Hello everyone, hello if you just joined us. We are warming up with songs in a Sephardi style and Ladino style. Why are we doing it? Because we are celebrating the life of Flory Jagoda, who will you hear about some more later. And in her honor, our Shabbat songs are those who were popular among Ladino speakers. So this one is a Deror Ikeram. Deror Ikeram leveni meba והנה צורכם כמו בבן נעים שימכם ולא ישבת שבו נוחו ביום שבת bendicho su nombre bendicho su nombre benedice Roshnavi ve'ulami li 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 ve'oti yesha'aseimi li 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 נתסורק בתוך כרמי לי 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 לה 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 ששבעת בעיני עמי לי 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 דרוך בהבל בתוך בצרה לי 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 נא וגם אדום אשר גברה לה 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 לטות את צערי באף עברה לה 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 שמא קולי ביום אקרה לה 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 אלוהים אתן במדברי הר לה 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 תעשה שיטה בראשתי דהר לה 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 ולמה זהיר ולני זהר לה 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 שלא ממתן כהמי נהר לה 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 All right, here also there is a refrain that you can quickly pick up. Amen Shem Nora. Amen, amen, amen Shem Nora. Amen, amen, amen. Yeah, that's all it is. Amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen Shem Nora. Amen, amen, amen. Yeah, that's your part. That's the refrain. 2, 3. Amen, amen, amen Shem Nora. Amen, amen, amen. Amen, amen, amen Shem Nora. Amen, amen, amen. אל נורא אדיר היום לעמך תן פריון ויברך אתכם היום ואמרו כל העם אמן 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 שם נורא אמן 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 שם נורא אמן 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 יהללו שמו במחול בטוב וכינור זמרו לו יהללו שמו במחול בטוב וכינור יזמרו לו ההללו בתק השופר ההללו בנבל וכינור ההללו בתק נותק השופר, הללו בנבל מכינו, הללו, הללו, הללו בטוב ומחול, הללו, הללו, הללו במינים ועוגה, הללו בצלצלי שמע, הללו בצלצלי תרועה, הללו בצלצלי שמע, הללו בצלצלי תרועה, אמן, אמן, אמן שם נורא, אמן, 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 אמן שם נורא, אמן, אמן, אמן. ברכו אמוני, סבנו והותרנו, כי דבר אדוני. סבנו והותרנו, כי דבר אדוני. עזן את עולמו, רואינו אבינו, אכלנו את לחמו, ויינו שתינו, אכלנו את לחמו, על כן נודה לשמו ונהללו בפינו, אמרנו וענינו, אין קדוש כאדוני. אמרנו וענינו, אין קדוש כאדוני. Okay, hold your hands together. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך כל ישראל. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך ישראל. אין אדיר כאדוני, אין ברוך כבנעמרם, אין גדולה כתורה, אין דורשיה כישראל. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך כל ישראל. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך ישראל. אין אדור כאדוני, אין ותיק כבנעמרם, אין זכייה כתורה, אין חכמיה כישראל. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך כל ישראל. מיפיאל, מיפיאל, יבורך כל ישראל. צורי מוני ברכה גפן צורי מוני יפית ונעמת קשה לגשינה יפית ונעמת קשה לגשינה דבש וחלב תחת לשונה דבש וחלב בצע הסערה נלינה במדבר נצא הסערה נלינה במדבר קומי רעייתי הלילה אהבה קומי רעייתי הלילה אהבה אליך אקריה אל נורא אל נורא אליך אקריה אל נורא אל נורא ופקוד גפן שהעמים זרוע עמים זרוע עמים זרוע עמים זרוע עמים זרוע יא אל נורא אל נורא אגדלך אלוהי כל נשמה ועודך ברוב פחד ואימה בעומדי תוך כהלך צור לרומם לך אכלה ואחוף ראש וקומה קיררו הלונה תבה מביתה והארץ יסדה על והארץ יסדה על בלימה אגדלך אלוהי כל נשמה ועודך ברוב פחד ואימה אגדלך אלוהי כל נשמה ועודך ברוב פחד ואימה בעומדי תוך כהלך צור לרומם לך אכלה ואחוף ראש וקומה yesada ale belima et yesada ale belima. I think my time is up.
Sure, koach.
Good Shabbos, everybody. Let's see, there we are. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos.
Good Shabbos.
Shabbos, good Shabbos. So I was thinking today, like, what am I going to say? Because usually there's like some horrible thing happening and somewhere I have to send light, and it's usually in Washington. And I thought, well, there's plenty to send light to, but I didn't have to do that tonight. And what I did realize is how happy I am and how I love doing the Zoom and watching each person as they come in with all my friends. And then I welcome Grace, who's a new friend, and William Boyce, I don't know. Welcome him. And then there's all my old friends. So welcome everybody. Good Shabbat.
Could everyone mute, please? Are they muted?
Marty and Claudia, you are
Marty, you're muted. Marty and Claudia. Somehow you got muted.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos.
Marty and Claudia, can we have the blessing? You were muted.
You gotta do the blessing again. It's not a betela. If it was ever done. Yeah.
Amen, amen, amen.
All right, did you all hear my welcome or no?
Yes.
Yes, we heard the welcome, but not the blessing.
That was the most important. What I forgot to say is how much I always look forward to seeing Bass and Zaffo, but they're not here today. Sappho, but they're not here tonight. But their parents are very welcome.
Yes. The kids are in bed. It's 10:15.
Just say Aleph Base. God will put the words together.
Amen. Good Shabbos, good Shabbos.
So shall we do it again?
Do another bracha.
All right, we're almost halfway through. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kishanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Amen.
Shabbos, 1.5 times.
Shabbos, everybody. So after we light candles, whatever it means to each of us, we allow ourselves to open to the angels, to the angelic presences. What for each of us, it's something deep inside us. And I just invite us all to sing the Shalom Aleichem with that connection to that angelic place that we all have, we all are. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Yasharet, Malachei Elyon, Benmelech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Sharim Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, ay, ay. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Sharim Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom Malchei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Boachem Shalom Malchei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, ay, ay. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Baruch Hu Nile Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, ay, ay. Shalom Aleichem Malachei Sharim Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidel Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Seidel Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamalachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Ay, ay, ay. Seidel Shalom Malachei Shalom Malachei Elyon Melech Malchei Hamachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
Good Shabbos, good Shabbos. It's so beautiful to see all of you out there. Thank you for joining us this evening, this special evening where we pay tribute to Flory Jagoda of blessed memory, remembering some of her beautiful Sephardic. So now that we've called in the angels and have them with us, we will go into some breakout rooms and talk to some of our angels that are here present right with us. So we'll be about 3 in a room for about 8 minutes. So see you when we come back. Thank you. Good Shabbos.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute, why?
Because we've got the Shabbos angel taking care of the Shabbos tech.
I mean, it's up.
Does the Shabbos angel have wings?
Here we go.
There we go. See?
Here we go. Here we
Bye.
go. Bye.
Hello, everybody. Hi, Sky. You gonna stick with me today?
Oh, hi there.
Hi,
I was
dear.
just
Sorry you're
wondering
not
about-
feeling well.
Oh, thank you. I was just waiting to swallow some food before going into
Okay.
the breakout room, but I can be with you.
Well,
Are you
I'm
all
in the
alone?
non-breakout room, so we're all here in the non-breakout room together.
I
Jerry, you didn't
see.
want to join a breakout room? Jerry Mirren? You're fine. Welcome anyway. I don't know you. Diana, hi. Stephen, hi. Good Shabbos.
Oh, I can't go into the breakout room now? I missed my chance, huh?
Would you like to? I believe I can put you in. Wait a minute. Well, you should be able to go into one. You're in number 5. You get into it? Stephen, you don't want to go into one. Moish, do you want to go into a breakout room? You just did. Okay. Jerry, have you been with us before? You're on mute.
Yes, I'm Sophie's mother.
Ah, wonderful. Okay,
Yes.
that's what my husband said. I said, "Who's Jerry Mirren?" He said,
Yes.
"She must be related to Sophie."
Yes,
Yeah,
very
it's nice to see her.
related.
She usually comes on Saturdays.
Yeah, I know, but she called me. She said we're going to be very interesting evening.
Good.
Yes.
So this is your first time.
Yes. Yeah.
Welcome.
Well, I am on the East Coast, so it's
Yeah. So what is it now?
about
10:30.
Yeah, 10:20. Yeah.
Yeah, time for bed.
Almost. No, usually, I go late about 12 and yeah, then I read and yeah. So I hear you have very interesting program today with singer Jagoda.
She passed away, right? Yeah.
Well, actually, Jagoda is a blueberry in Polish. Jagoda. It's in Polish language is a blueberry. And yeah.
Hi, Dan Tomsky. Good Shabbos. Welcome.
Hi, good Shabbos to all of you.
Good Shabbos. We're in breakout rooms now. Would you like to join one for a couple minutes or just stick here with Jerry and I?
I'll just stick here. I'm in the middle of dinner. Sorry.
Okay, no problem.
We eat late in San Diego.
Okay.
Yes, I am Joanna actually. Jerry is.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
So
Joanna.
you're Joanna.
Yes, right.
Okay. That's your husband?
My husband is Jerry.
Okay.
Yeah. He is, we have few names because we come from Russia, Poland, and Israel. So,
many different names.
Yes, many different names.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Jagoda is a Polish name and it's a blueberry. And we had in our town, there was a Jagoda family. So I don't know if the singer is related at some point, you know.
I don't know.
I lived after the war, I lived in a town called Stettin that used to be German and then when the Russian and United States divided the borders, you know, it came back to Poland, but we spent the war in Russia, my parents
Yeah,
emigrated.
we're always trying to figure out where we're from, and it depends what year you're talking about. We're in Poland and Ukraine, and you know, my family, we never are quite sure what it was at the time they were there.
Yeah. But my parents were from Warsaw and they were lucky to get away to Russia, and that's where, you know, I was born, and they survived, and then we went back to Poland.
Well, we're glad you're here now.
Yeah, I come almost every Saturday to Aquarian Minyan. Yes, and I am in United States. I always go by Sophie's age. She was 56. I am here 57 years, 56 and a half.
Wow.
So I came pregnant and Sophie was born here. So, yeah. And
she's 56?
Sophie's 56.
Okay.
My
So there
daughter.
60 seconds, they're going to start joining us. So it's been very nice to talk to you.
Thank you. Thank you. And nice.
Katya. Hello. To page 10, right?
We're going to be doing a Flory Jagoda.
Aviva.
Hi. Hi, sister.
Sister.
Two sisters are here.
Sister. Oh, literal sisters?
Yeah, my Sharda. Claudia is my sister.
Your actual sister.
Yeah.
Not
Blood.
soul sister.
Yeah.
Hello to the, okay, goodbye to the folks I was in session with.
Hi,
you know.
Katya. Hi.
You always get kind of cut off, so it was great talking with you.
Bye, Hanna.
Bye.
Hi, Hanna.
Hi, Aviva.
Hey, Ron. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi,
Come up
everybody. And welcome, of course, Cantor, Aviva Rosenbloom. Hello and welcome to our, including you, Hevra family. So happy you're here. Thank you.
Claudia, could you put up the Lechadodi? I mean, the Lechuna Ranana?
Well, I'm not doing it yet. I do Ben Shabbat first, yes?
Excuse me. I'm muting myself right now.
Mute, you mute.
Me too, I'm muting. We're all
Mute, you mute.
Everybody but Aviva.
Okay. So, we are honoring the memory and the legacy of Flory Jagoda tonight, who was a Holocaust survivor whose family was Sephardic. They were exiled from Spain, and we're honoring the songs that she taught us Ashkenazim and her own family, and the legacy that she transmitted. So this first song that I'm going to be sharing is Buen Shabbat, which I think you will understand means Good Shabbos, Buen Shabbat in Ladino, and it has like an introduction, which I'm not a good enough guitarist to play on my guitar, so I'm going to sing it, and you have a part in it. It's a 3-clap part, so it goes like this: la 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 la, etc. And then la 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 la. So if you want to participate in the claps, or if you want to sing along, once you catch the tune. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Buen Shabbat, con salud y vida. Buen Shabbat a toda la familia. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Buen Shabbat, con salud y vida. Años muchos, con paz y alegría. La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. On Shabbat, we wish good health and good life, many years of peace to you, and happiness to the whole family. La 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la la la, la 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 la, la 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 la. That one I think you'll remember, right?
Good.
Okay. And now we're going to go on and sing one of the Psalms, a simple setting, one of the Psalms. This is not Flory Jagoda's setting. This is, I think, probably a Hasidic setting of Lechuna Ranana. Oh, let's see. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, it was A minor. You can sing with me. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, La Havaya. Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, Lechuna Ranana, La Havaya. That's right. Nari'a letzur yishenu lekadma faneha betoda. Nari'a letzur yishenu bizirot nari'a la. Lechuna ranena, lechuna ranena, lechuna ranena la havaya. Lechuna ranena, lechuna ranena, lechuna ranena la havaya. And now I turn it over to Ami.
Yes, continuing in the Sephardic tradition, Sephardic tam for tonight, the Sephardic flavor that Flory Jagoda, blessed memory, brought to the whole world. Let's go to Lechadodi. If we could have it up on the screen. The Sidur. Claudia? I will wait on the Sidur. There we go. Okay, beautiful. Thank you. So these are two melodies in Lechadodi. The first is usually sung to Yigdal, but it's a Sephardic melody, I think, from Morocco. And the second half is a melody that we probably all learned from Richard Kaplan. It's also Moroccan. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Shamor וזכור בדיבור אחד השמיענו אל המיוחד אויה אחד ושמו אחד לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. To meet the Shabbos, come let us go, for she is the spring of blessing and joy, poured out, woven from creation's birth, and of word reflection. Aim let kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Mikdash melech ir melucha kumitzei mitoch afecha rav lach shevet בעמק הבכה והוא יחמול עלייך חמלה. לך דודי לקראת קלה פני שבת נקבלה. Shake off the dust, my people, arise, robe yourself with light and joy. The future within is revealed now. The freedom to be enters my soul. Lecha dodi mikrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Awake, awake, my love, awake. Your light has come. Arise, be light. Rise now, rise. Oh, sing your new song. The splendor of God is open through you. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabla. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lo tevoshi velo tikalni ma tishtochachi uma temi v'nivnetei al tihila. La 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 la. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala pnei Shabbat nekabela. Those who destroyed you now are destroyed. All who devoured far, far away. Your God God takes pleasure in your joy, as a bridegroom makes love to his. La 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 lecha dodi likrat kahala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kahala, b'nei Shabbat nekabela. ימין ושמאל תפרוצי, ואת הוויה תעריצי. אל יהריש בן פרצי, ונשמחה ונגיד. לה 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 לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. בואי ושלום עטרת בעלה, גם בשמחה ובצהלה. תוך אמוני עם סגולה, בואי חלה, בואי חלה, ירה לי לי לי. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. יאללה לה לה, לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת קהלה, בני שבת נקבלה. Okay, we go to Rabbi Yonatan.
Welcome, everybody. I think we feel the Shekhinah has entered the room. And I'd like to speak about, as our kavanah, our drash tonight, about our wonderful Flory Jagoda, Aleha Shalom, who passed away this last week at age 97. So I'd love to speak about Flory with you for a minute, and also to teach you a song. I was inspired by Flory for many years, from the 80s, 90s, 2000s. And one of my favorite stories was, folks, that as she was escaping the Nazis, she played her harmonica as a 18-year-old girl on the train. And the Nazis sang with her. Nobody asked for her ticket. She got out of Sarajevo playing her accordion. They called it a monica. She played her accordion, and nobody asked for the ticket. And she took on the rest. She said to God, if you get me out of this, I'm going to pledge my life to Judaismo. To her, she spoke Spanish fluently, and she spoke many languages, and she pledged her life to be Jewish in her way. In her way, she took on a mitzvot to teach Judaism through music and to keep alive the tradiciones de la nona, the abuela, the grandmother music. So I like to think of Flory as a great model. She married a GI after the war and was married for 70 years, if you can imagine, to the same guy. A wonderful guy, and they had 4 kids who are still surviving and teaching music today, who are my age, or people our age, because it's remarkable. Flory had kids right after the war. So I think of her taking on the mitzvah of Jewish culture. Some of us are not going to take on all the mitzvot, but she took on the mitzvah of keeping Jewish culture alive and history. This was how she connected to God, is to make a pledge to God to take on Yiddishkeit, yeah? And I used the wrong word, Judaismo, okay? Tradiciones de las madres y las padres, okay? She took that on in a big way, and she won awards for the music and her teaching. She was very humble about it. And you can read about her. The Wikipedia article is pretty comprehensive on her discography. A lot of us in this room, Achi, Aviva, Ami, many of us were influenced by Flory. And she had a big influence. Ocho candalicas, dos candalicas. Remember that one? That's her most famous. But she also, I want to share, Fran, I don't know if you got a chance to meet Flory in years past. Can you share a little while I share screen? Fran, did you meet Flory? Yes? You can unmute and tell me.
I did, something just happened to, oh yeah, I did meet her. She was at the Berkeley Jewish Music Festival one year.
Right.
And I think I also met her in Texas. And I know, and it might have been with Janice, but I went to the funeral the other day. We were all zooming in and just remembering her daughter was giving the most incredible eulogy, but she was such a lady. She had such elegance and like charm, and she did everything with grace and humor and humble in her own way.
Indeed. I want to play a clip, folks, with your permission. Okay, I know it's Shabbos, but I want to play a little clip of this. And Aviva, you brought us a beautiful version. Thank you. Wait, hold on a sec. Can you hear that? No. Okay, hold on. I forgot to do that again. I will do that properly. Hold on. We'll listen to a little bit of her before I finish up tonight, and we go on.
Mundo que hubiera, el frío cielo sintiera, dijo la luz que fuera, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, en Shabbat. Vengan las aguas de toda parte, fuego con agua que se amante, dijo el Dios comandante, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat. Ella dijo lluvias que hubiera y él las bendiciera, la mar de peces se hinchera, aves volan por la tierra, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat, en Shabbat. Once more. Que posemos en Shabbat, que posemos en Shabbat,
Queremos en Shabbat. Yeah. We rest in Shabbat. So may she be blessed. I've learned so much from Flory, and she inspired me so much as an Ashkenaz. Those of us that are Ashkenazim, we have a Sephardic heart, right? You scratch us a little, there's a Sephard underneath, okay? We go back to Spain too. With a lot of us have Spanish blood, we don't even know it, yeah? Sephardi. So really, really strong influence on the Jewish world, this incredible woman. She took on the mitzvah. So tomorrow's the 10 Commandments, folks. It's a Seret HaDibrot. I always like to have people just share real quick. You all know the 10 Commandments, but I want to ask you, what would be your 11th commandment? What would be number 11? I want you to unmute, pick something that you think comes from God, from the divine, that you feel very connected to. I want you to unmute and share with me, what's your 11th commandment? What's your 11th commandment? Achad Esrei shel Aserta Dibrot. Tell me. Unmute. Yeah, Marty.
Honor the earth. Oh.
Mine would be a steward of the earth with love and care.
Steward of the earth. Love the earth. Let's hear some more 11th commandments. What's that?
So love yourself.
Love yourself. Love yourself. Okay.
Love yourself.
Okay. And Jerry?
Stay grounded and centered.
Be grounded and centered. Beautiful.
Do not other.
Do not other.
Be humble.
Be humble.
Kind to animals.
Beautiful.
Plant seeds.
Plant seeds. Renee, did you have one?
Music is medicine.
Music is medicine. Great. Thou shalt make me, right? Tasem musica rufu'ah, Ken. Okay. Wonderful. What's your 11th commandment, Barry?
Serve the future.
Aha. Beautiful. Beautiful. Think of the future. I would
serve the future. Stand for the future.
Stand for the future.
Champion the future.
And mine is become good ancestors for our children. Become good ancestors. Yeah. Okay. Those of us
Be good elders.
Good. Good. Yeah, we'll write this up. We'll do the Aquarian Minyan 11th commandments. Okay. Or 12th or 15th. All right. That's it for tonight. I'm going to do a few Sephardic versions of the traditional liturgy tonight. Later on, but we also want to welcome Renee. Ami, if you could put her toward the end, she has a Sephardic song for us tonight, okay? Let's stick her after refuah, after healing. Renee, if you could do a song, okay? Noches.
So
go ahead.
We had the Tu B'Shvat just a few weeks ago, sort of went unnoticed, and it so happens that Flory Jagoda wrote a Tu B'Shvat song, and it's a very cute song that we should all learn. And the words are Chamisha Asar Venavermos Vemos cantar La balabaya Venosapher con 15 platos de fruta La balabaya espera con 15 platos de fruta. Bendito su nombre, Señor del mundo, frutas de Israel. Bendito su nombre, Señor del mundo, frutas de Israel. Chamisha Asar, Venavermos, vamos cantar. La balabaya nos espera con 15 platos de fruta. La balabaya nos espera con 15 platos de fruta. Bendito su nombre, Señor del mundo, frutas de Israel. Bendito su nombre, Señor del mundo, frutas de Israel. We are now preparing to move on with our evening service as we are gathering to sing the Baruch Hu. You may rise up. Baruch Hu et Adonai Amevo Ora Baruch Adonai Amvorach Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai Eloheinu Melech HaOlam Asher Bidvaro Ma'ariv Aravim Bechokma Poteach Sha'arim ובתבונה משנה עיתים ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר את הכוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. בורא יום ולילה, כולל אור מפני חושך וחושך מפני אור. ומעביר יום ומביא לילה, ומבדיל בין יום ובין לילה, אדוני צבאות שמו. אל חי וקיים, תמיד ימלוך עלינו לעולם ועד. ברוך אתה אדוני, המעריב ערבים.
Okay, we come to the second bracha before the let me move this over. Let me see. I'm trying to move this thing over. Oh, here. There we go. Can you all see the window there? Let me. Is that visible? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ahavat Olam is really entering the love song. Is the it's a love paragraph, a love bracha. And Flory Jagoda wrote the music and lyrics for a song La'amor. La'amor es como las flores. Love is like the flowers. And the words are there, and we can sing a verse from the song, and then continue with the melody into Ahavat Olam, which is the common word and the common feeling here is the love between us all, among us all, love from God to us and us to God, and the love of the gratitude we all have for everything. Le'amor es como las flores, la hermosura de mucha color, como la cuna con madre el físico y la oración de Shema Yisrael. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael, Amecha ahavta, Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta, al kein ya Eloheinu, b'shachbeinu u'vekumeinu, נשיח בחוקיך ונשמח בדברי תורתך ובמצוותיך לעולם ועד. כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו, ובהם נגה יומם ולילה, ואהבתך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים. ברוך אתה היה אוהב עמו ישראל, ועל כל יושבי תבל.
Let's share from the Sidur, from the Shema V'Ahavta, please, as we bring ourselves together. If we could share the Shema and the V'Ahavta. If not, I think Ami has it, or...
Yeah, is Claudia going to share? If not, I'll share it. Sure. Here. Coming.
Here we are. Shema Yisrael, Ya Eloheinu, Ya Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Malchuto Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Vaed. V'yafta et Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'kol nafshecha u'b'kol me'odecha b'hayu devarim ha'el asher anochi metzav hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam b'shivtecha b'beitecha u'v'lechtecha b'derech ובשכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך, ובישעריך. Make your life a channel for God's holiness, both in your stillness and in your movement. Renew these words each morning and each evening, bind them into tefillin on your arm and head, as symbol of acts and thoughts consecrated to Yah. Write them in mezuzot at the entrance to your home, and as a sign that all people may discover you as they enter your home and your life. We read to the bottom of the page together until we get to freedom. Yichamocha. Adonai Elohechem emet. We go to Michamocha, to freedom, because every Shabbos we remember freedom. We remember the song at the sea. We remember the women and the men dancing together, chanting with each other in antiphonal beauty to Michamocha, which is coming up very soon as we scroll down the page to the Song of Freedom. Mi kamocha ba'elim havaya, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, nora tehilot osefele, nora tehilot osefele. Malchutecha rauvanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe zeilianu anu v'yameru Adonai meloch leolam va'ed v'ne'emar kifad Adonai et Yaakov galo miyad chazak mimenu baruch ata havaya gal Yisrael.
Okay. And we come now to Hashkivenu, and another song that Flory Jagoda certainly popularized. It's a traditional lullaby, and after all, Hashkivenu is a lullaby asking for protection for those we love and for the whole world. That, after all, is the theme of the prayer. So Durme Durme is the lullaby, And we can sing that one verse from the song. There's a few verses. And then we can go right into the Hashkivenu, which is just a continuation of the same sentiment in the lullaby. Durme, durme, hijo de madre, durme, durme, sin ansia y dolor, durme, durme, sin ansia y dolor. Hashkivenu ya Eloheinu leshalom, vehamidenu malkeinu lechaim, ufros aleinu sukat shlomecha, ushemor tzeiteinu uvoeinu lechaim uleshalom me'ata ve'ad olam, uferos aleinu sukat shlomecha, brucha at shechina, haporeset sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'al Yerushalayim. Rabbi Yonatan.
Vishameru. Can we have Vishamru up there? There we are, coming up close. As we get ready to quote the Bible here. Again, Quando al Reini Merod, which everybody, I think, knows. We could certainly teach it. I see some smiles. I like to use it for a variety of things. Vishameru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, כי ששת ימים עשה הוויה את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת ויהי נפש, שבת ויהי נפש. And we go into Adonai Sifatai. Let's take our time and daven the Amida in English, in Hebrew, the words of our heart. It'll be there on the screen, a silent or quasi-silent devotion. And we bring ourselves to God on this Parshat Yitro. So take our time here the next few minutes and find your space and your grounding.
está la llave que estaba en cajón? ¿Dónde está la llave que estaba en cajón? Mis nonos la trujeron con grande dolor de su casa de España, de España. De su casa de España, de España. Sueños de España. Sueños de España. When the Jews were expelled from Spain, Flory writes, in the 15th century, legend has it that each family took with it the key to their home in Spain, treasuring it and passing it through the centuries from father to son, mother to son, father to daughter, mother to daughter. Whenever a person was given a gift of great value, it was described as something like la llave en cajón, the key in the drawer, that was carried all the way from Spain. ¿Dónde está la llave que estaba en cajón? Mis nonos la trujeron con grande dolor. Mis nonos la trujeron con grande dolor de su casa de España, de España. De su casa de España, de España. Sueños de España. Dreams of Spain, sueños de España. Sueños de España. ¿Dónde está la llave que estaba en cajón? Mis nonos la trujeron con grande amor. Dijeron a los fillos, esto es el corazón de tu casa de España, de España. De nuestra casa de España, de España. You can sing with me. Sueños de España, de España. Sueños, sueños de España, de España. Where is the key that was in the drawer? My parents brought it with great love. They gave it to their grandchildren for them to keep in the drawer. Our key from Spain, de España. Our key from Spain, de España. Sweet dreams of Spain. Sueños, sueños de España, de España. Sueños de España.
Very nice, very nice.
Thank you.
Achi? Oh. Is Achi here? Okay, he was to do the healing service, but Barry, would you grace us with the leading. Is that okay, Reb Jonathan, with Barry
Yeah.
leading the healing
If Barry's awake, I'm not sure.
Barry's there. If Barry's awake.
But I'm not sure about that at all.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Now he is, because we just woke him up.
Is Barry here?
There's a healing. Yeah, he's here. Would you like to lead us in healing? And
God, yes, please, God. Please, God, please bring your healing energy to all those who are suffering today, tonight, this moment. Bring your healing to each of us, each of us. God, don't leave anybody out. Bring your healing energy into the world. Let it flow through us like great channels of your healing. Please, God. Please, God. Let's whisper the names of those people we have in our minds and our hearts for whom we're seeking healing tonight.
Isaiah Milbauer.
Abigail.
Richard Kaplan.
Lainey.
Chetney, who did Carl, Karen Berger, Christian Ricardo,
Ariel Mitchell,
Jane Kaplan.
Forsberg,
Anado McLaughlin.
Rachel Cepeda.
Ernie Padilla,
Brooke.
David and Emily, Anita Wa,
Pete Richards.
Anna.
Elna.
Rifana. Aviva. Heal our bodies, God.
Heal our bodies.
Heal our spirits.
Our hearts.
Heal all our hearts that are broken. Heal the minds of us. Heal our minds, God. Wake us up to your truth. Wake us up to your reality. Bless you, God. Thank you, God. Praise you, God.
Anna, Elna, Lefana,
We have also Renee here. If you could lead us in Noches Noches, which is a magnificent in honor of Flory and her memory.
Thank you for the invitation. I'm just in my home, so I don't have a mic. Hopefully you can hear me okay. This song is so beautiful, and it is a Ladino song. And I don't know who composed it. It's an ancient piece of music, but I know Yasmin Levy is known for her recordings of it. And it says, Noches, noches, buenas noches. Noches son de enamorar. Nights, nights, beautiful nights. Nights are for falling in love. Dando vueltas por la cama, como el pez en la mar. Ay, como el pez en la mar. Just tossing and turning in my bed like the fish in the sea. Oh, like the fish in the sea. Noches son de enamorar. Sound check. We're okay there? Noches noches, buenas noches. de enamorar. Ay, noches son de dando vueltas por la cama, como el pez en la mar. Ay, como el pez en la
Buen Shabbat, Hamuda. We love you.
Beautiful.
Love you too. Thank you.
My. What a beautiful evening of music. Claudia, could we have the Aleinu? I think that's next. Thanks. So there's so many melodies for Aleinu. This one, for the first half until the "And We Hope," is a melody from Tetouan, Morocco, and I cannot sing it like a Moroccan. I can
It's
tell
from
you that.
Tetuan.
Tetouan. Thank you. Not Tatooine. I know that. And this is a variation of the Tetouan Morocco melody. Aleinu l'shabeach l'adon ha'kol לתת גדולה ליוצא בראשית. Oh, come, let us praise the light of the world, and add to the greatness of the shaper of life, who made every people a spark divine, and blessed each one in its own special way, who gave to us a Torah of truth and destined us to hallow this world. Let us lift up our hearts in praise and joy and thanks, receiving the Spirit, the life within all life, the Holy Blessed One. This is our power, Einod. And we switch now to a melody that's more of a Hasidic ta'am. And we hope, how we hope, that all the many gods of divisiveness and distortion, of pride and destruction, that all these gods, broken pieces of the whole, will find their way back into the single vessel of life, that the one may become truly one. May we hold to this vision that seems so incomprehensible, despite history in the face of despair. that someday Yimloch Leolam Vaed, the source of all being will be the center of all being forever and ever. V'ne'emar v'haya le'melech al kol haaretz bayom mahu yiyeh ya'echad u'shemo echad. We come to the Kaddish.
So this week we remember Flory, who passed away, and Seymour Borstein. Seymour Borstein was with his wife Sylvia Borstein. They were at the original teachings that Reb Zalman did, the week-long and the month-long, that from which we kicked off the Aquarian Minyan. And he died this week. He was 89 years old. He had a bucket list that included a final bucket list when he learned a year ago that he was dying, mamish. Baruch Dayan Emet. He wanted to live to see his great-grandson born, to tie his practice as a psychiatric healer, to tie it together so that everybody had completion, and to vote for a new regime in this country. So he passed away this week. He was a really, really great man, a good friend of Reb Zalman's. And Alan Sampson, the brother of Max Sampson, died this week. And Alan was, I think more than anything, Alan was an exemplary citizen. He really, really, really mamish. He was into serving the community in Milwaukee in every way. You know, the Jewish community, the arts community. He was amazing, and so they should all have a really, really beautiful raising up of their neshamas. And so, is there anybody else who are remembering this week who passed away this week?
Our dear friend Ginny Harrington.
Renee's grandma.
In peace.
Christopher Plummer, one of my heroes. Christopher.
You have so many heroes, Reb Jonathan. You're amazing.
You're one of them, brother. But you're still here. Thank God.
Baruch Hashem.
One of my heroes, brother.
Right back at you, man. Right back at you.
Yeah, Christopher tore up the Nazi flag on TV. Yeah, I liked it.
So is there anybody who's passed away in the last month who we want to remember?
My cousin Israel Solon.
My neighbor Gogi Hodder, my colleague Shirley Lee.
Dolly Vitriol.
And is there anybody who passed away in the last year, who crossed over in the last year from Olam Hazeh to Olam Haba, who we wish to remember?
Non-Sills.
Barbara Lowell, B. Merman.
Very.
Cicely Tyson.
Dean Steinsaltz, Jonathan Sachs.
Helen Binder, Jean Deitch,
Mother Williams,
Nate Harrison, and
Charlie Robinson.
Jack Gilman.
And so, my dear brothers and sisters, is there anybody who's your type we're celebrating this week?
Yeah, my mother 5 years ago. Hanna bat Sarah David.
My grandmother, Renee Hesurum Benmelech.
My mother, Rosie, my father, Reuben, they both passed away same day, 21 years apart.
My mother, Hilda Goldberg, almost 91.
So, my friends, if you'd like to unmute yourselves, please, and we'll say the Kaddish together.
Gadal.
Yitgadal,
Av,
Yitgadal, Rabbi, Yidama, Yidra, Yirte, Be'amlech, Malchute,
Hayachon,
Chayechon, V'yamechon, Uchaye, D'chol Beit Yisrael, Bagala, Ubitman, Kariv, Ve'imru, Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabba Mevorach Le'olam Olmei Olmaya.
Barak
Yitbarach,
v'yishtabach,
V'yitzar, V'yitromam, V'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, V'yitaleh, V'yitalal, Shmei D'Kudshka, Le'ela Min Kol Gvurata V'Chata, Ushbechata V'nechemata, Miran Be'amad Ve'imru, Yehi Shlama Rabba Min Shemaya, V'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael Ve'imru Amen. Ben-Shalom Bimnuma, Hu Yaseh Shalom, Aleinu Val Kol Yisrael, Val Kol Yoshvei Tevel, Imru Amen.
Great essence will flower in our lives and expand throughout the world. May we learn to let it shine. May we learn to let it shine through so we can augment its glory. We praise. We continue to praise. And yet, whatever it is we praise is quite beyond the grasp of all these words and symbols, but they point us towards it. We know, and yet we do not know. May great peace pour forth from the heavens above for us and for all Israel and for all who struggle towards truth. May that which makes harmony in the cosmos above bring peace within and between us all. Well, for all who dwell on this earth, and let us say, Amen.
Amen.
Aviva, yeah.
I think we have Aviva. That's what I was going to say. Hand off.
It's always difficult to move right from the Kaddish into whatever comes after the Kaddish, but we take those beautiful feelings and aspirations that were spoken at the end of the Kaddish, and we take the spirits of all of those people, including Flory Jagoda, who we're honoring today, and we're going to sing a Ladino version of Ein Kelohenu. So do we have the lyrics? Ami, did you post lyrics of that?
I'll get them up. I hadn't. Sorry, I didn't.
Okay.
That's okay. We'll have them up in 1 second.
Yes, like that.
We'll have them up in 1 second.
Easy.
1 second though.
And then
Hamanigun.
I'll hum it.
Here we are, almost there.
It's gonna be dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum dum. Sorry, wrong key for me.
Okay. Let's
dum da da dum 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 da da dum dum da da dum dum da 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 dum da da dum dum da dun da da dun. I need the Ladino. You don't have the Ladino.
Oh, I didn't know I was to have that ready.
We got Ein Kelohenu. Here we go. Ein Kelohenu, Ein Kadonenu, Ein Kemalkenu, ein kemo shi'eh. Keep Ben Kohenu up.
Okay, I'm sorry.
That's what we got.
Hold on. Give me.
Da 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 da. Lai da 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 da. Lai da 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 da. Lai da 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 da. Lai da 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 da. Lai da 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 da. All right, we've got En Kelohenu. Fine. So in between each verse of En Kelohenu, there's going to be some Ladino, and if you catch on, please sing along. En Kelohenu, En Kadonenu, En Kemalkeinu, En Kemoshienu, non como nuestro Dios, non como nuestro Señor, non como nuestro Rey, non como nuestro Salvador. Mi Elohenu, mi Elohenu, mi Adonenu, mi Malkeinu, mi Moshienu. Non como mi, Ken como nuestro Dios, Ken como nuestro Señor, Ken como nuestro Rey, Ken como nuestro Salvador. No del Eloheinu, no del Adonenu, no del Malkeinu, no del Moshienu. No haremos a nuestro Dios, no haremos a nuestro Señor, no haremos a nuestro Rey, no haremos a nuestro Salvador. Baruch Eloheinu, Baruch Adonenu, Baruch Malkeinu, Baruch Moshienu. Bendicho nuestro Dios, bendicho nuestro Señor, bendicho nuestro Rey, bendicho nuestro Salvador. I need a little agua before the last verse. Okay. Atahu or Achi. Atahu Eloheinu, Atahu Adonenu, Atahu Malkeinu, Atahu Moshienu. Tú el nuestro Dios, tú el nuestro Señor, tú el nuestro Rey, tú el nuestro Salvador. Thank you, Flory.
Yay. Buen Shabbat.
Buen Shabbat.
Todos Israel, buen Shabbat. Ah, boy.
Announcements.
Yes, is Laura Shoshana, who's here? Well, thank you, everybody. Ami, where are you here? You're here, Ami.
Yeah.
Lorelai's here. There she is.
I'm here. I was just.
She's here. La prima donna de la Aquarian Minyan.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
What a service. What an amazing night. What extraordinary contributions. Everybody, I don't even know what to say. It was so amazing. Renee, so sublime. Aviva and Ami and Marty and Claudia and Jonathan and Achi, Barry and Kolakavod Hanna putting together this whole thing. Like, Ein Kamocha, us.
Ami put together most of it this week. I was just innocently, being. So no.
Okay, so Ein Kamocha Aquarian Minyan B'Kol Ha'olam. Because who is like unto a group that can just pivot on a dime and something happens and then all of a sudden everything changes and everybody's on one page and this beauty just pours out.
It was so, yeah. I mean,
it's so beautiful. I just want to give you guys so much
incredible. And that's one of the things that's so incredible about it. So I have much gratitude in the talent. So Ami, Achi, Jonathan, Aviva, and everyone else, Marty, Claudia. Hey,
such a wonderfulness. And it's not over. Why? Because Shabbos has just begun. And so tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock Pacific time, we invite you to come back and join us for Shabbos Shachrit in honor of Parshat Yitro. We're going to be reading the 10 Commandments with a lively discussion promised by Rabbi Jonathan. So you know it's going to be lively.
And the sublime Cerise Beatty Schachter leading us in prayers from Ashland, who's really super great. And please come enjoy her and all of Likvod Shabbat. Everybody come, please, tomorrow morning.
Zrat Hashem, Bli Nader, Bli Ein Hara, etc. Yes. So what else is happening? You know, what's happening is Purim is happening this month. We are going to have a massive Zoom Purim spiel extravaganza.com. So please look on our website and in the newsletter that you guys should all be getting, and sign up for Purim. The real deal spielers have been hard at work doing their thing, and we are not going to be meeting in real life, obviously, but we are going to be together on Zoom, and it'll be great. We have a lot of great programming coming up at the Aquarian Minyan Yeshiva. One thing special that's happening next week, that along with all the other classes that we're having, is a one-time class by Amy Wachtel, who is called the Night Nurse. She's a reggae disc jockey for the last 40 years. She's very well known, and she is doing a special show on behalf of, in honor of Bob, what would be Bob Marley's 77th birthday. Her class is going to be at 12 noon on Tuesday, and she's doing a special class on the 12 tribes of Israel, Jews, reggae, and Rastafari, similarities and differences, symbols, beliefs, and practices. And it's going to be really, really fun and really cool. And we just have so much programming going on. So please go to our website, aquarianminyan.org, and find out everything that we're doing. We invite you to be with us during any and all of the upcoming things happening. So thank you again, everybody. Thanks for being here.
Can I make a unabashed announcement?
About Please, everybody do whatever, say whatever they have to say now. I'm done.
Okay. I'd like to, and I'm going to put this in the chat. We're having a Zingarai Yiddish folk sing-along this Sunday that I will be hosting and emceeing. And we're having some guest artists, including Achi and Cindy Paley and Mark Levy, and I'll be singing. And then Ada Hetko, who is one of the younger composers of Yiddish music today from the East Coast. And they're all worth the price of admission, which is free. So the information is in the thing here, and I'll put a flyer in there too. Okay, so just an invitation if you like singing, and it'll be primarily in Yiddish, but there's some contemporary melodies, and I have a few surprises as well. So join us. It's during the Super Bowl, but you thank God for DVRs, and we can singing takes precedence over football, in my opinion.
I just wanted to mention on a sentimental note, it's just kind of interesting because the last time we got together hugging and dancing and being together was on Purim, March 9th last year. And then a few days later, we had this shutdown. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, so maybe
we were the last event to be held at Ashkenaz.
Yep. Mm-hmm. That's right, ever so far.
So may this Purim bring a blessing that from there forward we can start to reclaim our lives together.
Amen.
I want to just announce that if anybody would like to learn to lane Abyssal of Purim Megillah, or maybe more than Abyssal, please let me know. We have recordings, we have trope, there's ways you can pick up. And of course, this year, it's a little bit easier to lane and to learn. So I put my contact info in the chat.
Thank you, Sophie.
Okay, this is Shoshana, and Achi's not here, so I want to let you all know that he and Noah Levy will be doing another amazing concert next Saturday, the 13th, love songs from around the world. And you can find out more at noahlevylive.com. That's NOALEVY. I put it in the chat.
Okay, Kiddush. So I invite everybody to close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep, deep, nourishing breath. Feel yourself and let go. And pay attention to where we've traveled this Shabbat, Erev Shabbat, this Kabbalat Shabbat service. What's going on in you right now as we tie up one of the services of this 25-hour Shabbos that we're blessed with, gifted with. And if gratitude arises, so be it. Vayehi erev, vayehi boker, Yom HaShishi, Vayechulu Hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzevam, Vayechal Elohim bayom hashvi'i, Melachto asher asa, Vayishbot bayom hashvi'i, Mikol Melachto asher asa, Vayevarech Elohim et Yom HaShvi'i, Vayekadesh oto, Ki vo shavat mikol melachto, Asher bara Elohim lahasot. Sabri Maranan v'Rabotai. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'rotzavanu, v'shabbat kadsho b'ahava uvratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemahase bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh, zecher letziat mitzrayim, kivanu v'chata Yatanu kidashta imkamim, v'shabbat kadshecha bi'ahava uv'ratzon inchal tanu. Baruch atah Adonai mehekadesh Shabbat. Amen. L'chaim.
Chaim.
Shalom.
Shalom. Good Shabbos. Motzi.
So, my brothers, my sisters, my siblings, my dear friends, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu ruach ha'olam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Bless you, God, who lives in all the hands, in the soil, in the earth, in the rain, in everything that comes to fruit, in the bread we're about to eat. Amen.
Amen. Shabbos.
Amen. Shabbos.